Alright everyone, good morning. It is currently Tuesday, May 21st, 2024 at 10:03 and 10:03 a.m. And today we've got a pretty busy severe weather day yet again. Today, as you can see, we have a huge ass moderate risk today. That's pretty much one of the largest moderate risks I've seen in a while. So it's gonna be pretty busy day again. So yeah, there's a huge ass moderate risk out there. We have an enhanced surrounding that. Chicago is definitely in the enhanced. Milwaukee, but we have a slight risk stretching basically down all the way down here in Texas, up into Wisconsin, Michigan, and areas like that. Of course, marginal does the same thing. There's also a marginal up here in New England. So yeah, those are the places that might see some severe storms. So let's get these storms out of the way here. Excuse me. So today we've got Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, Davenport, St. Joseph, and Waterloo under a moderate risk. We got Chicago, Milwaukee, Kansas City, Omaha, and Lincoln under an enhanced risk. Dallas, Fort Worth, Tulsa, Minneapolis, and Arlington under a slight risk. And Detroit, Indianapolis, Toledo, Fort Wayne, and Little Rock under a marginal risk. So this is going to be a pretty busy day again today. So we may as well see what today's tornado risk is. So today's tornado risk looks we got a 15%. Oh no, doesn't look like it. Okay, it is, yeah, because yellow is the 10%. So 15% tornado risk for today. Excuse me again. 5% tornado risk, rounding at 2%. But yeah, basically, much of Iowa and a teeny bit of Missouri and a little bit of Illinois and Wisconsin have a 15% of a tornado risk. And we could actually see some strong tornadoes coming out of this thing. So basically, we've got Madison, Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, Davenport, and Rochester, Minnesota having this significant severe. But yeah, it's going to be another crazy severe weather day. We got Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, Davenport, Waterloo, and Iowa City having a 15%, excuse me. We got Madison, Rockford, Illinois, Peoria, Rochester, and Columbia, Missouri having a 10%. We got Chicago, Milwaukee, Kansas City, Omaha, and Minneapolis having a 5%. And then Tulsa, St. Louis, Lincoln, Grand Rapids, and Topeka have a 2%. So I might actually experience some. I feel like we're going to see some strong tornadoes coming out of this thing. So please stay tuned. Excuse me. My allergies are acting up again, so sorry about that. Anyway, we have a 15. We have a 15%. I keep taking this red as 30 because everything else, wind and hail, red is at 30%. So I just keep mistaking that. But yeah. So we could see a 30% tornado. I don't even know if it's 30% or if it just skips 45%. But there might be an upgrade in the tornado risk. So who knows? I don't know. Anyway, moving on to today's wind risk. Hell yeah, we've got a busy day for this. 45% wind risk, damaging wind risk. We could even see 90 mile per hour winds. That could be possible. Did I forget a tornado risk up there in New England? There was not. Okay, so never mind. So we've got a 45% in the highest areas. So that would be Iowa, Missouri, a little bit of Illinois and Wisconsin on that too. So we do have a significant severe. We do have Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, Des Moines, and Aurora having the significant severe of the damaging winds. We have got Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, Davenport, Waterloo, and Iowa City. Excuse me, having the 45%. Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, Grand Rapids, and Aurora having the 30%. Dallas, Fort Worth, Kansas City, Omaha, and Minneapolis having a 15%. And then 5% is Detroit, Indianapolis, Tulsa, Toledo, and Fort Wayne having the 5% tornado risk. So, or excuse me, not tornado risk, damaging wind risk. So, we do also have a 5% up here in New England here as well. But yeah, winds maybe 60, 70 miles an hour, 75 miles an hour, 80 mile an hour even winds could be possible coming out of the system. So please stay weather aware today. It's going to be another dangerous event here. Excuse me. Anyway, moving on to the hail risk. Again, we got the 45% hail risk as well, coming out of this, mainly over Iowa and a little bit in Missouri. Oh, there goes the reset. Anyway, but today we've got, oh my gosh, we've got a lot. We got Dallas, Fort Worth, Kansas City, Omaha, and Tulsa under a significant severe. We got Des Moines, St. Joseph, Ames, West Des Moines, and Ankeny, Iowa, I guess that's how you'd say that, under a 45%. We got Kansas City, Omaha, Lincoln, Overland Park, and Springfield under a 30%. Chicago, Dallas, Fort Worth, Milwaukee, and Tulsa under a 15%. And then Sioux Falls, Waco, South Bend, Killeen, and Norman under a 5%. So you could even see hailstones of maybe even baseball-size hail or grapefruit-size hail definitely out of this one. So basically, the worrisome is if they upgrade the tornado risk to a higher amount, we might see a high risk, a 5 out of 5 coming out of this. We might see actually pink up here. There could be a high risk issued for today's day 1. I don't know if it's going to be for sure what's going to happen, but if they upgrade this tornado risk to, I guess, a 45%, then I guess, then yes, there could be a high risk in this area. Hail risk up here for the, you won't see much, 5%, you might just see maybe a quarter-size hail, that tops. So anyway, this is a Storm Prediction Center is going to say today, an outbreak of severe thunderstorms, including the potential for strong tornadoes, is what I expected. It is expected mainly this afternoon into early evening. The greatest threat is over Iowa and parts of adjacent states. So yes, please stay weather aware. It's going to be another dangerous event. Again, if they upgrade this tornado risk to, I'm assuming, a 45% would be next, that would mean a high risk would be issued for basically within the moderate risk area. So there could be this pink high risk somewhere in there for the next day 1 outlook, which would be issued around 16:30 UTC. So yes, could be possible. So please stay weather aware. Please stay safe. And if I see any updates, I hope to come back on and give it to you. So that's going to be it for now. And stay safe and stay weather aware.